excited to partner with Patterson Legal Group in our latest edition of Giving Back, where local nonprofits are recognized for the great work they're doing to make our communities better places to live. Patterson Legal Group recognizes a new nonprofit and presents them with a $500 check. This week, we're proud to spotlight the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Northeast Kansas. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Tyler from Patterson Legal Group. This week's Giving Back recipient is the Ronald McDonald House of Northeast Kansas. I'm here with Brad. Brad, tell us a little bit about the group.
Yeah, what we do at the Ronald McDonald House is keep families close to their hospitalized children here in Topeka. So, yeah, we're just glad to be here today.
Well, for all your great work, we're excited to give you a check today for $500.
This is great. This will give us 20 nights for one family or multiple families to spend in the Ronald McDonald House. So this is a big impact for us. I appreciate it.
Of course.
And joining us now is Mindy Reese with the Ronald McDonald House Charities of Northeast Kansas. Morning.
Good morning, Dane.
Always great to have you on the show, and we've had you on the show in the past. We've talked about so many wonderful events that you guys do, but let's talk about the organization itself this time around. For people who are unaware, you know, a little bit of the history of the Ronald McDonald House Charities.
So Ronald McDonald House Charities was created in Philadelphia in 1972, and Topeka opened its house in June of 1988.
Wow.
Yes, so we've been around quite a while, and our mission is to support families, and we provide a home away from home for families whose children are in a hospital that's in Topeka. We try to keep them close. We know that when parents and children have more interaction during a child's hospitalization, the better the health outcomes will be for the children. So that's really important, and that's what we do in Topeka.
It's wonderful. So what all goes on at the house now? Because I know, like, I volunteered there before. We're you know, cooking. It's like there's so many different rooms. There's like the playground in the back area, in the backyard.
Right.
Like, what's a day look like for you guys?
So a day at the Ronald McDonald House starts with families getting up from their sleep. We have 8 private sleeping rooms with private bathrooms for each, so we can house up to 8 families at any one time. They get up in the morning, they come down, get something for breakfast or pack their tote, and they head to the hospital. And then we work throughout the day, raising money, making sure that our support services are operational. We have laundry facilities, we have Wi-Fi, we have a family room in the basement and a living room on the main floor, and we have a pantry that we try to keep stocked with non-perishable and other food items, and we provide 3 meals a day for the families. And so it's sort of like running a bed and breakfast, but with kind of social work type support for families.
And you said, so you got 8 rooms there. How often are you guys full?
You know, we've been trending on the fuller side for over the last times in the past couple of years where we've had a waiting list of families who need to stay, but we have all 8 rooms full. So we work really closely with the hospitals to try to get them in just as soon as we can.
That's wonderful. Yeah, it's something that you one day would hope that no one is coming to these houses, but unfortunately there is always a need for a little bit of assistance. So it's great that you have your doors open for families that are, you know, a little bit pressured when their baby is in the NICU or is, you know, the hospital.
Right.
And like, how can the donation from Patterson Legal Group kind of able to help you guys out with this mission to kind of keep the lights on, keep the doors going? So
it was really exciting to receive the $500 Giving Back donation from Patterson Legal Group. That will cover 20 nights for 1 or more families. Right now, our average stay is around 15 nights. It just keeps getting longer and longer. When I started here 9 years ago, it was 8 nights, and so in 8 years, we've gone up seven nights to an average of 15. And so having the stress of having to worry about making a donation for your stay removed, because we never ever turn anyone away for inability to make a donation. Having that 20-night donation from Patterson's is huge, because it helps probably 1 or 2 families not stress about that, and they can focus fully on the health of their children, which is really the most important thing.
It really is so important. It's very wonderful. Again, just being able to offer all those services to have one thing relieved from the family. It's great what you're offering. And so if a family is in need, like their son's in the hospital or daughters in the hospital, how do they reach out to you? How do they get connected with you?
So to stay at the Ronald McDonald House, it's really simple. A family needs to go to their social worker. Every family whose baby or child's in the hospital, they'll be assigned a social worker or a nurse or a doctor. Somebody needs to refer the family to the Ronald McDonald House to stay. We do a quick background check to make sure there aren't any felony offenses or anything that's worrisome, and that's pretty much it. They get a referral, we run their background check. If they're clear, they are welcome to come and stay at no cost. We do get families the opportunity to pay it forward if they're able to support another family with a donation, but very few are able to do so, thinking about their medical bills and things.
Oh, yes. It's very daunting at times. And I want to focus on you a little bit this time around.
Okay.
You said you've been a part of Ronald McDonald House Charities for 9 years, right?
Right. November 16th is my 9-year anniversary.
Okay. Just right
around the corner.
What's it mean for you to be a part of the house and to be helping the community?
You know, I've worked many jobs where I felt like I was doing important work, but this is the role that I think I was meant to fill. Feeling like I go to work every day and making a difference in the lives of families who are under such pressure to worry about their children and their health, whether they're prematurely born or they've been in an automobile accident or have a chronic or acute illness. It's just really nice to go and work every day and know you're making a difference.
That's wonderful. And you've seen so many families over these years. Is there any kind of story that maybe pops out to you about the impact that the Ronald McDonald House has had on the community, on the family itself? You
know, thinking about the holidays, a few years ago we had a family staying with us who I noticed that their bottoms of their shoes were separated from the sole, and I asked them about, did they need things for Christmas? Did they have any wishes for their children? And their wish was socks and shoes for the whole family. And so when you think about that, a family at Christmas time, the little kids, all they really wanted to do was have warm feet. And so that's the kind of families that we typically see. They're families who aren't well set in some ways financially, but some are, some aren't. But that family really sticks out to me because they had the chance to ask for a Nintendo or all different kinds of things because we were having them be adopted by a local business who had offered, and they asked for shoes and socks.
Oh. I love that. I love that so much. You're not just helping, just offering a place to stay, but you're offering just like a better improvement, just a little improvement.
Right.
It's so lovely.
Just the basic needs of life is what we're really trying to meet.
And so I'm curious about the reach of the Ronald McDonald House in Northeast Kansas. Where are families coming from to come to the Topeka area?
You know, we have families that come from all over Kansas. They're based on hospital referrals or location. Recently, we had a family from another part of the state who happened to be in the area when the mom went into preterm labor, was taken by ambulance to Stormontville in Topeka, and so they ended up staying with us, even though their home was quite far away and where they had really good health care. We have had people from all over the country that have landed here at Topeka's Ronald McDonald House. We've had a family that stayed with us and they were from Japan. They had adopted children, and the twins were born preterm by a surrogate, so they ended up staying with us. And we used Google Translate because we weren't able to speak the same language. So you never know who you're going to serve, but you know you're making a difference, and that's really a blessing.
That is so amazing. You overcame language barriers to continue to help out and serve the community. Mindy, fantastic.
Oh, thank you, Dane.
And how can others help you out with your mission now? Because I know you do fundraisers and events throughout the year that, please buy a ticket to those absolutely blast events. But, what can people do for you guys?
Anything helps. Anything from a can of vegetables at our Field to Pantry Drive to volunteering your time to make a meal. We try to serve a hot, fresh meal every day, and sometimes we have ingredients, but we need help making the meal for the families. Volunteering at one of our events, making a financial gift. Here at year-end giving time, every dollar that's donated will be matched dollar for dollar by the McDonald's Southern Plains Association Co-op. So from now through December 31st, if you make a donation, so if you donate $25, which would be one night stay, it would be matched with another $25. So your one night stay donation could result in 2 nights for a family.
Wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah, and you said the average was like 15 days people
15 days.
What's the longest someone's
The longest stay was actually very recently, and it was 162 nights.
Wow.
Can you imagine? That's a long time.
Yeah, I cannot imagine. Again, the burden that the family has to feel and the relief that they must feel just knowing that there is a roof over their head that they can go to. That there's a place where someone can offer a warm meal hopefully every day. And it's, again, I cannot say enough good things about Ronald McDonald House and what you guys are doing over there.
We try to make families feel like they're part of our family, and in a small house like ours, you really get to know every person who stays there, and they gravitate to different staff and get closer, but we really get to know them very well, and some people stay with their children while their other child's in the hospital, so we have the fun of having kids in the house occasionally, and so it's a great organization, and I believe in it strongly.
It's a wonderful home you have. And so if somebody does want to volunteer their time, where can they reach out to you? What's the best way to kind of sign up for something or to send some money your way?
You can do all of those things on our website, which is rmhcneks.org. You can call us at 785-235-6852, or just come visit us. We're at 825 Southwest Buchanan Street, just a few blocks from both hospitals, and our doors are open. Come visit us. Come take a tour and see what we're all about.
Wonderful. Well, Mindy, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and thank you for all the work you're doing out there in the community.
Thank you, Dane.